Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Dazzie's Top 20 Selling Comic Books of the Week, episode 85. And today I'm going to be discussing the best-selling comics on eBay for the week ending the 7th of August 2020. Now, since coverprice.com came on the scene, they've become a go-to spot for watching eBay trends on comics, and they scour thousands of eBay sales to culminate data to spotlight the hottest selling books. As always guys, let's find out if you can beat me. Most people normally do. Starting in at number 20 on our list this time around is a book from 1993, and it is a book that you can find pretty cheap at the moment, around about $5. But as that trailer drops, and it's going to anytime soon, expect this book to really shoot up in price. The book in question, Spider-Man Unlimited, issue number 1. And why? Well, of course we're getting Carnage as the main villain in that Venom Let There Be Carnage sequel. But the secondary villain is a character called Shriek. And Shriek is Francis Louise Barrison, who appears first in this issue. Like I say, grab this while you can, because it is going to heat up. This is a storyline that is continued in Web of Spider-Man issue 101. Cheap spec and very solid, I think. Good little flip this one will turn out to be. It sold 15 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 175%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for as little as $79.99. But if that film is a hit, and with Woody Harrelson, I'm sure it will be, I expect this one to really shoot up in price. Oh, I paid £2 for mine in the middle of 2017. Number 19 on our list, we're sticking with Marvel, and of course, everything Miles Morales right now is pure fire, and the first printing is breaking records every week, it seems. But it's hard to forget how well the second prints are doing. Of course, you've got the second printing with the face reveal, but the one that makes number 19 on our list this time around is Ultimate Fallout issue number 4, the Pichelli second print variant. That is our number 19 book this time around, guys. What did it do? Well, it sold 21 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 100% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for a whopping $340. Now, there was speculation that Miles Morales will come into the MCU sooner rather than later. Of course, we're getting him into the Spider-Verse sequel as well. He's pure gold. And do you know, that's a variant I have never seen on my travels, I don't believe. I certainly wouldn't be paying that sort of money. If I haven't got the first printing, I'd rather not have the second, because it's not first appearance after all. Now, number 18 on our list, and this is a book from 1985, and it's DC. And the rumours continue to persist that Keanu Reeves is being lined up to return as John Constantine, which is fantastic news. And he's also rumoured to be entering the MCU in an unspecified role, though a few are seeming to think that that's highly unlikely. I do see him coming back as John Constantine. I love the actor. And because of that, this book is still in my top 20. It was there last week. It's there this time around. Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 4. A great book from a great storyline. Now, we've got a few first appearances in this. The first appearance of Lady Quark, Dr. Light 4, and Vault. But like I said, this is the main reason, is the second appearance of John Constantine. And that's only came to my notice in the last few weeks. You've also got the third appearance of the Anti-Monitor, and he turns up as a silhouette, as a behind-the-scenes villain in this issue. So a great book. What did it do? Well, it sold 25 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 106%, and a high sale raw copy went for $16. Like I say, if you can pick up second appearances cheap, great, by all means, but don't overpay for them. I paid £1 for mine in November of 2015. One of the first books I picked up when I started collecting again. 17 on our list, and we're sticking with DC. This is one that's just came out. And what can I tell you about it? Well, we've got the first appearance of a character called Catgirl. But people are liking this book because it's the return of the legendary character called Snowflame, who gets his powers from taking cocaine. It's still trending, guys. We are talking Catwoman, issue number 23, the regular cover. There's your book, guys. I do like that cover, and if I can find that for cover price, I'll snag one. But I am not paying over cover. I go to so many charity shops. Within a few months, the charity shops get all these new issues in at 99p, so I'm not going to pay it. But it's got an audience because it sold 30 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 86%, and a high sale raw copy went for $27.95. 16 on our list, and we're going Marvel again, and we're back to that year of 1993. Now this issue is an interesting one because it's the first appearance of a group called the Jury, and the Jury are Bomb Blast, Firearm, Ramshot, Screech and Sentry. And there's some speculation that the Jury will appear in that Venom 2 movie. It's unconfirmed at the moment. The book in question, Venom, Lethal Protector, issue number 2. Yeah, this is an interesting one. It moved 15 copies. It had a 7-day trend at plus 179%, and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $59.95. We all know that the Venom Lethal Protector miniseries has always had a little bit of value to it. There's some good keys in there, but don't overpay. They are out there if you look hard enough. I paid £1 for this in the back end of 2017. So I've got the entire miniseries. Number 15 on our list, and I've sold a couple of these. I've actually got one for sale right now, and I've got a lot of watchers. There's certainly a market for this book, and it is rumoured that the Illuminati will play a heavy role going forward in MCU's Phase 4. Now, while it's still a rumour, it's pretty sound speculation, I believe. The book in question of the first appearance of the Illuminati, you know it, New Avengers, issue number 7, and that comes from 2005. Now, the Illuminati were a team of Professor X, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, Namor, and the Black Panther. Now, in this book, you've also got the third cover appearance of Ronin. Now, what's interesting is Wolverine joins the Avengers in this issue alongside Captain America, which is ironic considering Captain America told him 19 years prior that the Avengers would never let him into their team. And that was in Captain America Annual 8, another book that I just picked up. But, yeah, to get Iron Man in the Illuminati when the character has already passed away, who knows? But like I've said before, Stranger Things, nobody stays dead, do they, in the MCU? Maybe Doctor Strange will find a way to bring him back. But the book sold 21 copies, yeah. Had a 7-day trend of plus 151%, and a high sale raw went for $47. I paid £1.36 for this copy. I've paid no more than £1 for several copies. Actually, I tell a lie. I just bought a 4-book set, and one of them was in it, and it was for $5.99. But like I say, I've listed one for $9.99. I've got a ton of watchers already. That book is going up and up, but I seem to keep finding that. Number 14 on our list, sticking with Marvel, and we're back to 2018. Now, you've got Miles Morales, and you've got Thor, you've got Venom. There's a lot of books that are really hot at the moment, but this character seems to have a longevity, and that character is Null. And his first appearance comes in Venom, issue number 3. Yeah, this is the first printing. I've got the second printing. I've got the third printing, his first cover appearance. This is time as well is where Null, the god of the symbiotes, is named for the first time. It sold 34 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 99% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $445. I wouldn't be surprised if this is a 9.8. It is sweet. I paid £3.37 from Forbidden Planet the week it came out, and for once they shipped it and it didn't get damaged. Number 13 on our list. is a book from 2005. Now, this is a book I've only ever really found it in a rattiest of conditions. It was beat to hell for about £1 about 3 years ago. And there was no real heat behind it then, so I left it. And this could be now the most important book of the MCU Phase 4. It seems to have come down a little bit, but it's not going to stay that way. The book in question is Young Avengers, issue number 1, guys. A whole host of first appearances in that book. You know, we got Hulkling, there's so many. I'm going to give myself half a point here because I have the Marvel Legends Young Avengers box set variants. As you can see, it says not for sale here. But like I say, you've got Iron Lad and Patriot and Asgardian. They're all in here along with Hulkling. And Young Avengers are certainly going to appear at some point in the MCU, from what I gather. The regular cover to Young Avengers 1 sold 24 copies at a 7-day trend, up plus 146%, and high sale CGC 9.8 went for $359.99. I see them listed now raw for around about $65. I'm not prepared to pay that. I'm sure one day I will find a copy. See, when I first got into collecting, I was like many of you. You see a book get hot and you buy it, and you often overpay for it. But if you're just patient, eventually they come to you. And trust me, if you put yourself out there enough, you will find the books you're after. And this is Action Comics number 1. Okay, so number 12 on our list, I just spoke about a hot series, which is Thor. And people are loving subsequent printings of the current Thor run from Donny Cates. This time round, what have we got in at number 12 on our list? We have Thor, issue number 2, the 3rd printing. Oh my days. Crazy, crazy stuff. You know, I've said it before. There were times when I really stayed away from 2nd and 3rd printings. But, you know, they are a lot lower printed books. And often with different covers. And people like to spec on that. So, what did it do? It sold 27 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 139%. And a high sale raw copy went for $27. I don't know. I wouldn't be paying it for a 3rd printing. Not for that book anyway. Maybe a Venom 3. Okay, number 11 on our list. And this is a good book to see because I own it. It is from 2014. And wow, did this book take off. A week or so ago, the 1 in 75 for this book sold for a massive $3,750 in a 9.8. And then that sale seemed to kickstart the undervalued 1st printing, which also lit a fire under the 2nd printing, with a raw sale going for $524 and $1,250 for a CGC 9.8. The book in question, all new Marvel Now .1. Yeah, the first full appearance of Miss Marvel, aka Kamala Khan. And of course, there is a Miss Marvel TV show coming to Disney Plus down the line. We've also got the first appearance of Captain Shar and Kid Copper in this one. This is the regular A cover, like I said, from Salvador Larroca. What did the numbers do on this first printing? Well, a big raw sale went for $99 and the book sold 23 copies at a 7-day trend plus 118%, and a CGC 9.8 went for a high sale of $800. Oh my days, I paid 30 quid for this, 30, and that was in the back end of 2019, so happy to own that one. I forgot to say, my Young Avengers print I got for £1.66. So there we go. That was the Legends reprint. So we're into the big top 10 now, guys. And I'm not doing all right at the moment, but I think things are about to get a lot worse. But not right now. Number 10 on our list. Miles Morales is just refusing to leave my top 20. And why should he? He's still the most outstanding modern book out there. with 40 copies sold, you know it. Ultimate Fallout issue number 4 is our number 10 book this time round. It had a 7-day trend of plus 101%. Had a high CGC sale of a 9.8 going for $1,200. So, yeah, I've still beaten myself up. Could have had one for 15 and another one for 40. I paid £13.90 for this copy. Of course, it is the first appearance of Miles Morales, the Ultimate Spider-Man. I'm not going to say it again, guys, like I always do. Reed Richards becomes the Maker, a turning point where an evil Richards explains his philosophy of the world to the children of tomorrow. I keep saying that because this is rumoured to be a storyline in the MCU for the Fantastic Four in the future. That's the Death of the Spider-Man tie-in as well. So number 9 on our list is Marvel again. And this time we have a first full appearance. And it is the first full appearance of Virus. And this seems to be a book to watch closely. Like I say, I don't pick up new books. I'm hoping to find them in my charity shops or in back issue bins. Donny Cates has really turned Venom and his surrounding cast of characters into an aftermarket royalty, basically. And this book is why. Venom 26. This is the regular cover. And like I say, the first appearance of Virus. What numbers did it do this time round, guys? It sold 37 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 110% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Yes, they're already out there. Went for $89.99. Now, number 8 on our list. I'm glad to see this one back on here. This is from Image Comics from 2018. IGN recently reported that Oblivion Song is still very much in active development. And I quote, "The movie is still very much in development," he said. "We're working with our partners at Universal to bring this to life. It is a slow-going process. We probably announced the development of it a little too soon, but there is something that's actively going on behind the scenes on a daily basis. I'm reviewing things and getting things in order, and progress is being made. Hopefully there will be news very soon." The book in question, say no more, Oblivion Song, issue number 1. This is the regular cover. There is a variant with pink writing instead of green. So, what did it do? Well, it sold 35 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 126% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $99.99. That could prove a steal. I remember my LCS had one of these big Oblivion Song like boxes, and it came in with like a 1 in 100 or 1 in 200. You had to pay 200 quid for the box. Not for me. I think it came in like a statue or a figurine as well. Number 7 on our list, and this is more Marvel, it's more Venom, it's more Donny Cates. And this variant has it all. It has Virus, it has Null, and the first cover appearance of Codex. It seemed like a no-brainer, yet it was a no-brainer for me because I couldn't find one. The book in question, Venom 25, and this is the second printing. There's your book, guys. Like I say, all the big characters on that cover. Could prove a real good one, that one, I think. And this comes from somebody who doesn't buy new books. Well, it sold 49 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 107% and a high sale CGC 9.8. Went for $149.99. Not for me, but I know people will pay it. And sticking with modern books and sticking with Donny Cates. And we're talking Thor, of course. What would a list be without Thor at the moment? And this is Thor issue 5. It is the regular cover. It is the first full appearance, I believe, of Black Winter. There is your book, guys. Again, another book I missed out on. But I reckon Carboot Tony will sort me out with a copy. The master for me. Comic Santa. So, what did it do? It sold 41 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 144% and a high sale CGC 9.8 went for $349.99. Oh my days. Number 5 on our list, modern books are dominating. And this book is such a surprise, really, to a lot of people, myself included, because I passed on a ton of these just a few weeks ago in Forbidden Planet. They were all there sitting on the shelves, and now it's going for 20 plus. Yet there's no confirmed content at the moment about the new characters making this small or large screen. People are speculating that this could be a Disney Plus show. The book in question is Strange Academy, issue number 1, and of course, this is the regular cover. Please let me know if you pick this one up, guys, just to rub my face in it. I went back to Bristol the other day, and of course, they were all gone. So, yeah, missed out there. But that is your book, Strange Academy, issue number 1. To think I could have had these for £3 a piece. Oh, my days. And I kind of ummed and ahed while I was there. I had it in my hand and I put it back on the shelf. Last time I did that was Batman Damned, and look what happened to that. Well, that standard cover sold 46 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 129% and a high sale CGC 9.8 already went for $246. A whole host of first appearances in there, including Dormammu's kid, I think. And I've got the first appearance of Dormammu. Number 4 on our list, and we're talking DC. This is an interesting one. There's speculation that a new character is in this issue, Emma. And this speculation is that Emma will become a potential new villain named Liar Liar. And the speculation has moved both the A cover and this cover. This is Wonder Woman, issue 759. And this is the Jim Lee cardstock variant. There's your book, guys. Not a bad cover. I've certainly seen better Wonder Woman covers, though. But like I said, I think it's all to do with this new villain, Liar Liar. What did this Jim Lee variant long-term winner do? Well, it sold 41 copies. It had a 7-day trend of plus 152% and a high sale raw copy went for $24.99. We've had the variant cover. In at number 3 is the regular cover. And I prefer this cover, I must admit. This is the regular cover to Wonder Woman 759. The first appearance of Emma, who is speculated to be the villain, Liar Liar. What did that book do? It sold it didn't sell 35. It had a 7-day trend of plus 182% because it sold 45 copies. And a high sale raw copy went for $24.99. Number 2 on our list. And we're back to Marvel. And this is a book that is introducing a new character called Laurie L., who is Carol Danvers' half-sister and a Kree warrior. Now, like Liar Liar, will this character really be relevant in a few months? I'm not so sure. It really depends. But for now, it's selling. The book in question is Captain Marvel 18. And this is the Mara Empire variant. There's your book, guys. Okay, that is number 2 on our list this time round. What numbers did it do? It sold 35 copies at a 7-day trend of plus 333% and a high sale raw copy went for $24.99. And number 1 on our list, we're finally there, guys. What tops the charts this time round? It is the A cover to Captain Marvel, issue 18. And the first appearance of that character, the Kree sister of Carol Danvers. There we go. Number 1 on our list. Not surprisingly, I don't have any of these top books in the charts because I do not buy new books. But what did that do? It sold a crazy amount. 87 copies were sold. It had a 7-day trend of plus 153% and a high sale raw copy went for $19.99. Laurie L. Probably won't be here in a few months. How many did I have, guys? Let's find out. Thanks for watching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm giving myself half a point for that. 8.5 to beat, guys. I need every point I can get. Thanks for all your support. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Bye for now.